The galaxy was in chaos. For centuries, the Xalarists had been the most powerful species in the universe, their empire stretching across star systems and conquering countless worlds. Their advanced technology, ruthless strategy, and unmatched strength had crushed civilizations and left a trail of devastation in their wake. The Xalarists were known for their cruelty and precision. They showed no mercy to those who dared to oppose them. The Vecrans, a peaceful race from the planet Varus, had been one of those civilizations. For years, they had resisted the Xalarith occupation, but the battle had taken its toll. The Vecran military was nearly decimated, their cities reduced to rubble, and their people scattered in hiding. They had lost everything except their will to survive. Illyra, a Vecran general, stood on the balcony of what remained of the planet's capital city. The once beautiful skyline was now nothing but ruins. The shimmering silver spires had been replaced by jagged metal and broken glass. The distant sound of explosions echoed through the air. There was no way to escape the war. The Xalarists had made it clear they would not stop until every last Vecran was eradicated. Illyra's thoughts were interrupted by the appearance of one of her most trusted officers, Kale. He had a grim expression on his face. "General," Kale began, "we've received word from our scouts. The Xalarith fleet is on its way to destroy the last of our strongholds. There's no time left. We have no way to defend ourselves." Illyra looked out over the shattered city, her heart heavy with despair. For the first time in her life, she truly felt helpless. The Vecran forces were scattered, outnumbered, and outmatched. It seemed like there was no way to win. "We've fought for so long, Kale," Illyra said softly, "but it's over. We've lost. The Xalarists have us cornered." Kale stood silent for a moment, his face set in a determined expression. Maybe it's not over. We've heard rumors, General. There's a force out there, a new alliance. They've helped other races in their battles against the Xalarists. They're called humans." Illyra raised an eyebrow. "Humans? What can they possibly do? Our forces are destroyed. The Xalarists are too powerful for anyone to stand against." "Not anymore," Kale insisted. "The humans have technology and strength we've never seen before. They've fought the Xalarists in other systems, and they've won. If we can make contact with them, maybe they can help us." Illyra was skeptical, but she knew that they had no other options. "Then let's try," she said. "We have nothing to lose." With a small fleet of damaged ships, Illyra and Kale set off to find the human alliance. It was a long journey, and the chances of success seemed slim. But as they traveled through the vast expanse of space, they felt a flicker of hope, a feeling they hadn't experienced in years. After what felt like an eternity, they finally made contact. A human ship, sleek and powerful, appeared on their scanners. The communication channel opened, and a human voice came through. "This is Captain Orion of the United Earth Forces," the voice said. "We've been monitoring the situation on Varus. We've come to help." Illyra's heart skipped a beat. You'll help us?" "We'll do more than help," Captain Orion replied. "We'll fight with you. The Xalarists may be powerful, but they're not invincible. We've fought them before, and we can do it again." Illyra was stunned. She had heard of humans, of course, but she never imagined they would come to their aid. The humans had been fighting their own battles against the Xalarists for years, but to know that they would stand with the Vecrans, this was more than she had ever hoped for. The human ships arrived in force, their advanced weaponry and technology giving the Vecrans the advantage they so desperately needed. The two fleets, human and Vecran, joined together, a united front against the overwhelming Xalarith threat. The battle that followed was fierce. The Xalarith fleet, confident in their victory, was caught off guard by the sheer power of the human weapons. Laser blasts tore through the enemy ships, and the Vecran forces, bolstered by the human strength, fought with renewed vigor. For the first time in years, the Vecrans believed they could win. Illyra and Kale led the charge, their ships darting through the chaos, targeting key Xalarith vessels. The humans were everywhere, their ships performing feats of agility and precision that the Vecrans had never seen before. The humans fought with an unrelenting drive, as if every blow was personal. Illyra marveled at their bravery and skill. In the heart of the battle, the Vecran and human forces broke through the Xalarith defense, forcing them to retreat. The Xalarids had underestimated their new opponents, and for the first time, they were the ones on the defensive. As the last Xalarid ship fled the battlefield, Allura allowed herself a moment to breathe. They had done it. Against all odds, they had won. The Vikran people, once on the brink of extinction, had been saved. And it was all thanks to the humans. Captain Orion's ship landed on Varus, and Allura was there to greet him. "You did it," she said, her voice full of gratitude. "You saved us." Captain Orion smiled. "We didn't just save you, General. We saved each other. We're allies now, and as long as we stand together, there's no enemy we can't defeat." The Vikrans and humans stood side by side, looking out over the wreckage of the battlefield. The war was far from over, but for the first time in a long time they had hope. They had allies, they had strength, and they had each other. And together, they would rebuild the galaxy.